Slide intense discretion.
Good afternoon, my name is Angelica Hochstedler, and today I will be giving an informative speech about betta fish and their needs. I will begin with this statement. The Siamese fighting fish, or betta, is a beautiful, vibrant colored fish often seen swimming by themselves in brandy sniffer and ornamental vases in both office and homes. Today we will go over three main points. They are how are bettas unique and different compared to other fish, what bettas need to survive and live a long and happy life, and how do you know that your betta is enjoying its long and happy life. I will begin with my first point. How are bettas unique and different compared to other fish? Bettas are a one-man show kind of fish. They are omnivores, thus being said, they swim and live alone and should be kept so in a tank environment. Bettas are extremely intelligent and can do things other fish can't. For instance, did you know that the betta sleeps? Bettas can breathe air and can live outside of water for short periods of time. They have gills and a lung. Now that we've looked at what makes bettas unique and different from other fish, let's look at the necessities they need to live a long and happy life. Before we go into my second point, I'm going to discuss some of the pictures on my slideshow. These are both betta fish. This is a fish that isn't being provoked and his gills are back. And this is one that is being provoked and that's his fighting face. So instead of like a gorilla where they puff up their chest, they stick out their gills and they get real fluffy. This is a picture to be able to show you the difference in male and female. This is a male. Like other animal species, the male is more vibrant in color and has bigger fins and more elegant than the female. And then this next picture will go with my second point, which is what bettas require to survive and live a long and happy life. Although betta fish do not interact with other fish, they do love to interact and thrive on interacting with objects such as toys and tank accessories. Thus being said, it is very important to make sure you give your betta fish a variety, ensuring he will not become lonely or depressed. These pictures are a picture of the betta fish with a mirror, a ball, and a hoop. And this one is actually of the betta sleeping on a leaf. Plants are a very good tank accessory for bettas, and we will discuss why real plants and fake plants have their pros and cons and what the difference is.
Do they ever like play with anything else? But other than that, do they have any other
Whatever you
toys?
put in the tank, they will play with.
Really?
Which brings me to my second point. Again, tank hygiene is a must and isn't any different than how you would take care of other fish, but they do need a low output filter. The low output filter helps the bettas swim past without any struggle due to the fact that bettas are normally found in swampy, low current water areas. Feeding your betta. Feeding your betta the correct food and the correct amount of food is very important. This is where research is very helpful. Many stores sell betta flakes, which is a big no-no. Betta fish are hunters and require their food to be in pellets, allowing them to chew their food. They also get amazing nutrients from dried bloodworms, mysis, and daphnia. Many betta pet owners overfeed their bettas. The correct way to feed your betta is twice a day, small amounts, no more than 10 to 15 pellets, and anything that cannot be consumed within 2 minutes should be removed from the tank. Now that we know what it is the betta needs to live a long and happy life, the question is, how do you know that you've succeeded your betta's needs? An active and hungry betta is a happy betta. Eating twice a day and playing and investigating toys and aquarium accessories is a good sign of a happy betta. A healthy betta will stay at the top of the tank due to the fact that they need oxygen from the air. And then they will go down to the bottom of the tank to go to sleep. P.S. Real aquarium plants are a great resting place and are even preferred by your betta, but a fake one will suffice. Please remember real plants require special care and if not taken care of properly, could kill or make your fish sick. You may notice your betta to have a routine. This is the sign that your betta is content and stress-free with his or her environment. The biggest sign of a happy, stress-free betta is the bubble nest. The betta will build a bubble nest if it's ready and feels comfortable enough to repopulate. Fact, animals are very particular about making sure they have everything they need to repopulate. So if you see a big pile of bubbles in your tank, no, it's not soap. It's just your beta getting ready to make little betas. And before I go into my conclusion, this is a picture of bubble nest. This is an overview and this is a side view. This bubble nest is little bubbles stacked up on top of one another, and it actually has eggs inside of it, and that's what it's meant for. It's meant, the male makes the bubble nest, the female comes along, puts her eggs in it, and then the male does the rest and takes care of it until they hatch or whatever. So today we have learned about betas and their needs and how to keep them happy throughout life. We've looked at betas and how they're unique and different from other fish, what they need to survive, and how if you can tell you're doing it right. My closing remark is this: every animal deserves a good life. Please do your research before going out and getting a pet. Their lives matter too. Also, the knowledge may make you fall even more in love with your pet because you can better understand and respect them. That is all.